more specifically, the Professional American Football League that just wrapped up its Week 8 NFL. Professional American Football League Sunday. Now the Professional American Football League will finish its 8th week of its riveting prime-time schedule as the Cincinnati Football Club travels to Cleveland to take on Cleveland's football club. And a lot of people might be asking, Pat, on this particular Halloween, why are you talking the way that you're talking about the league that you've talked about for the last 3 years? Well, the reason why I'm doing so is because even though we currently have a rights deal with NFL Films that costs us millions and millions of dollars, we have been informed this morning that we are no longer allowed to use any of their logos on any of our graphics. For instance, this Monday evening football game that the Professional American Football League is putting on ESPN, I think I'm allowed to say. ESPN, I think I'm allowed to say. The graphic looks like this for this evening, okay?
Hell yeah.
So this is this is what our graphics will be going forward. I drew Joe Burrow. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job. That was their all-white Tiger Bengal outfit.
That's sweet.
The other 3 drawings were done by the one, the only, the artist that is Boston Connor. Boston, I see Trey Hendrickson down there. I see Myles Garrett. I see Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, Myles Garrett not saying anything. You and me decided to go a little bit more social with the Cincinnati team. That's because they're all business tonight. Ain't that right?
Exactly. Nameless, grayless faces for the Browns because they understand when you're playing in the Professional American Football League, you can't get ahead of yourself and start thinking about the other team, Pat.
Isn't that incredible? We could still run, we can run
Highlights.
plays.
Sure.
We can still run plays because we paid not 1.
What?
Not 2.
What?
Not 3.
What?
Over $4 million to be able to do as such. But we got word this morning, not allowed to use any logos on any graphics. Okay, so that makes sense. It's been great doing business with you. I'm happy we have covered your league in the way that we have for the last few years. I'm appreciative of the league and everything it's done. I don't think we've really touched on many subjects that we could have dabbled into, and I think we'll do that this offseason for sure.
Yeah, sure.
You know, things that I know a lot about, that my friends know a lot about, like insurance and CTE and concussions and everything like that. I think we can find some people to chat about, to learn more about what the NFL should be held accountable for and what they shouldn't be held accountable for, because I thought the entire deal with the NFL, the Professional American Football League.
Right.
I am so sorry that I wanted to get involved with was making the game celebrated. Hey, let's talk about all the positive that happens with the Professional American Football League as opposed to the positive. Because I was very lucky and blessed to be inside that locker room with a lot of incredible human beings who I got to see a bunch of them just yesterday as Tarek Glenn went into the Ring of Honor. Never played with Tarek Glenn. I was never on that team. I was at the later end of that entire generation, that era, the Peyton Manning one. So I was never got a chance to be a teammate with him or anybody else. But seeing those guys getting a chance to kind of catch up with the Dallas Clarks. And I seen Ryan Lilja there, didn't get a chance to chat with him. Gary Brackett was in the building, Edgerrin James. Saw Marvin Harrison Sr. again, great to chat with him because Marvin Harrison Jr., best wide receiver in college football. It's been a cool little dabbling. Obviously, Peyton and Marlon and everybody, Jeff Saturday, the whole crew. It was great to see. But that is why, you know, we have chosen to do what we have done for the Professional American Football League, because I was very lucky to be around a lot of great fucking humans that did a lot of great things, not only for the community, and inspired an entire group of people here in Indianapolis to become a football culture and everything like that, but because the game for my entire life has been something that has set the standard in with the town in which I live. In Pittsburgh, where I grew up, they have a Pittsburgh football team.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
That particular team, for my household that I lived in and grew up with, set the tone on whether or not we were happy for a week the entire fall. So I wanted to celebrate everything that was the Professional American Football League. We did so in a fashion I guess we're not supposed to, even though we paid millions and millions of dollars to the league, played in the league, nominee for the Hall of Fame of the league. Can't have any logos on the graphics because obviously some lawyer in that building is a fucking dipshit. Nonetheless, we shall move on chatting about the Professional American Football League and what happened just yesterday. I don't think the NFL, you know, as a majority, the Professional American Football League.
Right.
Thank you. Jeez, please. That is something that we have to, we appreciate the Professional American Football League for allowing us to give them $4 million plus and not being able to use any of the logos on the graphic.
So you have to use that.
Thank you so much, Professional American Football.
Thank you,
League.
PAFL.
Thank you, everybody in New York.
Love
You
you.
guys are so good, dude. You guys are awesome. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
guys.
It's an honor to talk about the Professional
Truly.
American Football League.
It is.
They know it too.
Oh yeah.
Have to.
Exactly.
Yep.
Thank you so much for letting us pay you guys that for the rights.
Best.
Thank you so much. Fucking so nice of you guys.
Huge.
Cowboys, I think, are some fucking contenders all of a sudden. And I'm not saying that because we're a part of the media. We're the only media that's not allowed to probably use.
Sure.
Logos.
PAFL logos.
Well, not.
The other logos.
We have to
other-
use
Yeah,
PAFL.
right.
It's the other ones.
We have to be the only people that have a deal in which we can run plays. Can't pause the play, though.
No.
Because
Don't
then
you
the
dare.
pause play becomes a graphic, which is really going to get interesting with like AQ coach and D Butts.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Thought of
can
that.
I even?
We'll have to
I
slow.
gotta put this on the ground. Can I have the
yeah.
logo on the show?
No, yeah, you flip the helmet
Yeah,
around.
get that the fuck
Tony, that's
outta
foolish.
here, Tony.
God damn it, Tony.
Love
Cover it
you.
up over there.
Love you, Troy.
Smart. Can we do the college? Or?
But we're not just. I think college we're good.
Oh,
You're
shit.
on game day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Patriots.
get
you
that
gotta
out
get
of
this
here.
stuff.
Oh, yikes.
Smart. That's a good idea.
You don't
You think
wanna-
Jesus Christ is going to give me?
There's a lion symbol on top
Oh,
of.
yeah.
Yeah, big religion will come
There's
for
a
you.
lion
probably.
But they
symbol
haven't.
on top of Dan Campbell's hat on the bobblehead.
Oh, shit.
Probably just smash that.
There you
Come
go.
on, not
Backwards.
MCDC.
Yeah, we're going to face me now.
Alright.
I need that, actually.
Yeah.
I
Man.
need that. Thank you, man.
You know what I like about the NFC teams?
Anyways, we're not just talking about the
Eleven.
Cowboys because everybody else is talking about the Cowboys and we feel obligated to talk about the Cowboys. Think the Cowboys are really good.
Yes.
Pump for the Cowboys. Cowboys, Vikings,
Yep.
Niners, Eagles. Feel to be like the four teams. Go ahead, Tony.
You know what all those teams do? They fucking run the ball and they play defense.
Pete Carroll talked about this just yesterday in his press conference. He said, in a lot of things, and you know, the Seattle Seahawks get a massive win over the very good New York Giants. The New York football team, it's going to be tough, isn't
I know.
it?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
The New
The
York
NFT.
Pro
Football
American
Club.
Football Club.
I mean,
Giants.
this is a fucking. I mean, this is unbelievable. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good at mental gymnastics. It's going to be tough to dance around this one.
We just say the
Uh-oh,
city.
Broncos logo on your desk.
What? Oh,
That's
Oh,
right.
shit.
that's right. He was awesome yesterday.
Yeah, you
They
was.
won.
That's right.
Good eye.
I'm pretty good at mental gymnastics. This one's going to be tough for me, I think. Just think about some fucking idiot over there, okay? Was like, you know,
Wait a minute.
they're paying
What's
us how much? Multiple million. Are they paying for logos too to put on graphics? Or no, they're not, right? Make sure you tell them.
Didn't think so.
Let's end that right now.
Make sure you tell them. Fuck off, whoever that was.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the.
Ridiculous.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Who could?
It is.
If it was the other way around, it'd be a little different. It's
probably
paid for
Dan.
logos and
Yeah, and we're
plays.
running. Definitely.
Much different.
Definitely. Our fucking graphics might be the greatest graphic in the history of graphics
Ever.
And we are going to dive into this game in the next hour pretty heavily when the Cincinnati football team travels to the Cleveland football team. And obviously Joe Burrow and Trey Hendrickson take on Chubb and Myles Garrett. This is going to be a game that I'm kind of pissed off that we're giving marketing and promotion to.
Sure.
But how could we not? It's going to be a fucking epic battle. Ain't that right, Connor?
Yeah, and if it's not an epic battle, the Pro American Football League is going to be pissed about what we're going to say tomorrow about some of these primetime Pro American Football League games because they have not been great.
They've stunk, really.
They have really stunk.
It's been a bad run
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Professional American Football League primetime games.
Oh yeah. I mean, like last night was supposed to be like one of the crown jewels, and that game fucking stunk.
Hold on, who's next week? There's somebody, Derrick Henry, and
Mahomes.
Chiefs, Mahomes.
yeah, that's going to be a good game.
Thursday, Eagles,
Is it?
Texans.
What?
I mean, how many times have we said that? Like, oh, this is going to be a great game. Oh, the last 8 games we've had on primetime fucking sucked, but look at these. This one's going to be a good one. And then we get in here the following day, and it's like,
This game's
man,
not-
that game was good for 3 minutes, and then it fucking stunk for the rest of it. I mean, it
Does
seems
the
to be a trend.
Does the Professional American Football League have a problem with how good of a quality of content it's putting out?
Tell you what, if Nick Chubb wears train tracks on his shoes tonight, like the picture is representing, I think it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
okay?
but Joe Burrow's got 1 foot much larger than the other.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's because it's swollen.
Yeah, but look at that dip and rip from Myles
I was
Garrett.
going to say, you do
mean,
not want to see Myles Garrett rip roaring off the edge, lined up in that 3-point stand.
We've seen him like this a lot.
We have.
Uh-huh.
This
We
is
have.
kind of what we say. Other than the helmet
That's right.
bonk.
That's right.
We've seen him in this particular much more often.
If you're a Bengals left tackle and you see that man in front of you like that, Look out.
Look out.
Look out.
Don't
Happy Halloween. It's going to be a spooky night.
That's right.
He's got claws too.
Yeah.
You don't want to get hit in the eyes or even the body with some of those
And he's
pointy
got
fingers.
Ugg spikes, which are kind of sweet.